what's up YouTube? I just want to make a quick video here showing you guys how to remove the bearings from your skateboard. As you can see here, I have a stereo vinyl cruiser, and for some people it's difficult to remove the bearings for some reason, but if you actually try it, it's not that really hard. But before we get started, we are going to need a couple things. First thing you need is a socket wrench. Along with the socket wrench, you will also need the socket, and I use the number 13. It actually depends on what size the bolt, I guess, is that is holding back the bearing. So I'm going to just test a couple of them out and see which one of them fit. After you have gotten the proper equipment, what you're going to want to do is put this in, and start twisting away. Once you have removed the bolt, you're going to want to pull the wheel off, and you guys are going to want to be careful because when you pull the wheel off, it has this thing at the back of it, and you don't want to lose this. Also has one in the front, right there. As you can see, there is two of them. So, to remove this, the bearing, there's actually two bearings inside the wheel. There's one in the front, and there's one in the back. So, what you want to do is lightly put it about halfway in, and then just, you're going to want to use a little pressure on this part and just pull it out. As you can see, it wasn't that hard. It just requires a little bit of pressure. And do the same thing on your side. Put it in, halfway in, and just pop it out. As you can see, right there. Once you have removed it, you guys are going to want to clean these because as you can tell, they are really dirty from all the writing I've been doing. So you can use any cloth you want or any paper, and you can just slightly just clean them. Try to get as much dirt off as you can. And I'm going to recommend you guys not to use water to clean these because water will make them rusty and they will not work after a while, so do not use water. There you go, now they are all clean, and to put it back on, all you have to do is just grab this. Oh, you also want to clean the wheel because it's dirty sometimes on the inside too, so just lightly grab a cloth and just clean it. There you go, now they are clean. So to put this back on, it is also going to require some pressure, but not a lot. Just push them back in and you will hear a little click. Make sure not to push it too deep in, because if you push them too deep in, they will not spin, so just try not to put them too deep in. Then you're going to also put this back inside. And last, put the other bearing back on the back. Sometimes if you can't push it back in, just use the back of the socket wrench and just apply some pressure. There you go. And also, don't forget about these two. Clean these as well. Alright, once you have cleaned them, put the back one back on here and just push back in. So again, grab this and put it back on the back where it was, and then all you have to do is just push it back in. There you go. And now put the front one back on and just screw this back on as well. There you go. Make sure not to put it too tight on, or else the wheel will not spin. As you can see, I tightened a little bit too much. So all I have to do is just loosen it a little bit, and there you go. That is how you clean a bearing.